Welcome back. I think we're going to be up to part 5 now. I'm at this stage here now for this part here. I've already glued this piece on, and I've got a couple of ladders to go on there, which I should have done, but I've got few ladders to go on there, so I might as well just do it all in one hit. All these parts here I'm going to paint grey first. Not quite sure what these are. I think in other models I've seen 1:700 scale that have been painted like a timber colour. So I might follow that as the norm. Put the door on the front because I'm going to have a magnet to hold it down to the model, so I don't really want that to be seen. These pieces here I'll glue on straight away because it's going to be part of the grey. There's a nameplate there which it's PE, so that'll be interesting. I'll have to glue that on because it's going to be painted grey, or do I? Yeah, that'll be painted grey. I'll have a look at it, maybe highlight it some way with a bit of dry brushing. So all these parts are going to have to be painted grey. So I'll cut all these parts out, and I'll see you back in a little while once they've all been cleaned up, and we'll put it all on there. Paint the parts that need to be painted. I've got to... Yeah, that's the next page, so we'll worry about this page now. Okay, well, let's get this done. Well, most of these pieces that I've been looking for are so small. Basically, what I'm going to do, they're all over like 7 different sprues, so I'm going to get the spray gun out, and I'll paint all the sprues grey, because basically every other piece now is grey. So I'm going to do that now, pull out the spray brush and do that, and then while they're drying I'll glue these tiny little pieces to all those places there. Got the canopy door there. Where is it? Alright, there you go, that goes there. You're going to focus for me? Nope. Alright, I'll do that anyway. And I'll see you in a little while. Come on, zoom in. There we go. All the ladders, all the parts have been put on. Back. The hanger doors on. Some of those ladders are a bit straight. I had a bit of a problem with that one. Coat of paint, it'll all look okay. But I actually just dunked them in super glue, one on each corner, and plonked them on there, and they turned out pretty well. So the only thing I got to do now is let that really dry, mask that all off, and that as well, and give it a coat of grey, and then put all the little pieces on, little parts there. Should look good. Well, I'm getting better at this PE. Perfect circle, perfect fit. I am so wrapped. Yep. Well, I've cut all the pieces. and they've been painted. Some of these pieces I'm going to have to touch up because of where the sprue was, like there. Well, the paint came off, of course. Now I'm a bit upset with myself today. As I was moving things from the garage that I painted back to the storage area, I normally take my containers to the garage and put them in there, but broke my golden rule and I dropped my conning tower. And I don't know if you can see it, but I severely squashed the PE on this part. Spent a few hours and I'm looking at it there, it's still not quite right. I have to spend some more time trying to fix that rail up, but I'm not happy. This stuff is so fragile. But anyway, I'll glue these pieces on. I'm just going to put this into its container. Well, let's start again. Now, I've learned this trick. When your glue is not working, oh, that's cool. Hit it with a bit of and bingo, it works again. Alright, I'll put a little touch of glue. Tweezers. Which way do they go? To the back. A lot of wheezing. Okay, that's in. Lovely. This stuff takes a little bit longer to dry, but when you're doing stuff like this, funny how one goes in perfectly and the other one struggles. Now, those two parts are, where are you? I don't know where they are, but anyway, I've got to do some more painting on those. I've got to paint them. There they are there. Now I painted them grey, and I'm quite sure they're there somewhere. But in between, I've got to paint them tan deck brown. So that's got to be done by hand. I'll do that later. Now for the other bits. Okay. What have we got next? Now that's on. I've got to put that piece on. I haven't painted that on yet. Okay, so what's next? C24, which are these little beauties. 1, 2. Which way do they go? Both facing this way. Oh, that went in. Why didn't I let go? That's one. Now, these got these. Must be an access thing because they've got little tiny doors. Should just put the glue in from underneath. Anyway. Okay, now next one after that is a piece there. It's been cleaned up. Go there like that. Nope. There's like that. Okay. Okay. Looks pretty alright to me. And this piece here, is the only place left for that is right there. Okay, I'll touch these up with a paintbrush, and these go right there. Oh no. Tweezers, tweezers. Oh. Let's put the other one on. Oh, come on. Okay, as you can see, I got the other piece on. I found it, wasn't too far. I found that other little piece that goes there, so we'll get that on. I am a true novice when it comes to these tweezers. I always used my fingers in the past, but I think those days are gone. I have to force myself to. That's it. Lovely. Yeah, force myself to use these more often. Anyway, that's that bit. I think what I'll do is I'll do a dry fit on my hole, and oh yeah, might as well show you guys this too. I'll go and get it. Okay, on the weekend I finally put my engine and made the rudder, which I don't think that'll go in there because I haven't re-drilled it out since I aerodided it, so I don't want to bend anything, but no, I'll have to re-drill that bit. But anyway, where are we? There we go, that's the part for the rudder. Completely sealed the shaft, or the sleeve should I say. Now, I have a second set of shafts and thing because I accidentally used the shaft for my rudder. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing, so I'm going to have to recut one of those. But it's all lined up, nice and strong, glued, and so that'll be doing that. Here we go. Okay, I thought I'd do a bit of a dry fit of everything. Well, it needs a bit of a touch up. I need to retape. It doesn't quite line up, but you get the gist of it. It turned out pretty nice, that did. The other famous conning tower that fell. Obviously it's not level, you can see it's not sitting quite straight, it's only a dry fit. The famous 3 turrets on the rear. And a touch up of the blue there. That's okay. Like I said, I got to touch that up. I'm not quite happy with that paint job. It's only paint. But yeah. Yeah. Okay, we are up to, where are we? This step here, which is part of the front conning tower. Bit of PE trusses there, but we'll get these pieces here cut off and glued in, and we'll do that. Well, I've done the 3 sub-assemblies for step 18, and basically that little piece here goes right there, and overall this piece here goes right there. The funnel goes in there. This will be one of my next jobs, I gather. And from what I understand, with the next page, we start making more, well, we start building the front conning tower. So, see how we go? Yeah, that is a blemish. I think I went over the top with it. I might have to repaint that blue. I don't like the way that that brown's gone everywhere, but I'll give that a bit of a touch up. Give this a bit of a touch up of the blue. There's a couple of little swatches here and there. But overall, got those 2 pieces on. Can you see that? Oh, here it is. Those 2 pieces on. Get the old paintbrush. They turned out quite nicely. And I think that'll be it for episode 5. And I'll see you in episode 6, I guess. Thank you. Bye.